Uh, uh. Hey, we're live. Perfect. Oops. Mouse. Hey, hello everyone. Welcome and howdy. It is I, Grayson Allen. Would you believe it, but we're playing Final Fantasy XIV today, don't you know? Boy, one day I'll have a set way to intro these streams, I promise. Until then, we're winging it every time somehow. Look, Tiny Gremlin, Coolair, and Hitoon are already hanging out in game. So they're... Oh, and Peter's here. Hey, Peter. So they're the winners. They get 11 points each today. Because it's double point Thursday. Don't ask how 11 is the double of the regular point number. Don't worry. What are we? Oh my gosh, it's fine. Hey, how's everyone doing today? How's the week going? How's holidays? Are things busy? Are things fun? Are things the same old? I see over who's in chat. Coolair, Cloud, we're being sassy. I see. I can't believe it. AC is here. Has the lore glasses on. That's good. That's good. Always got to have those ready in your pocket. Hitoon's here. Lala's here. Strom is here. Hey, and Carson's here. Carson says ghost ship. AC says, I'm here for the lore and also to see Grayson's first time aboard an Ark of a Dark Covenant. Yeah, sure. But my internet is being dumb, so I can't stalk right now. I'm sorry to hear that, Cloud. That's unfortunate. But yes, so that does bring us to the title of today's stream, the goal, such as we are hoping it to be of thing. We want to do the Void Ark. Is it a raid? I think it's a raid. I think it's like a 24-man raid. Actually, there's many and much of the numbers of people that can be on the raid. So that leads to a very important question: why are we in Edelshire, or is it Idleshire? I've never really been able to confirm that with myself. And you might be wondering, this isn't even close to where the ghost ship is, and you would be right. I don't know why I'm here. I logged in, and this is where I were. It is a mystery for everyone and all. Oh, hey, Alanios. Wow, Alanios is here. I haven't seen Alanios in game for a second. Howdy. Class says, me, sassy. Never. He says, I'm currently freezing and needing this play wrapped under a comforter to keep warm. Thermostat says 52 degrees. Ooh, that is chilly, AC. Yeah, I don't know if I've mentioned this on stream. I have turned my computer desk into a makeshift kotatsu, for those who know what that is. I have a heater vent like right underneath my desk. Very strategically intended that way. But then I have like this like big blanket that I kind of like wrap up around or under the desk. And so my feet stay so warm while I'm at my desk. It's the best idea I've ever had. It's incredible. Toon says, don't look at the arc, you'll melt. But the Void Ark, though... There could only be good things in a Void Ark, probably. Strom says it's an alliance raid, okay. Claire says, so you're just gonna start with saying to do any of the raids you'll need better gear, your item level is too low to even do them? Alliance raid, yes. Wait, my level... My item level is so high, probably. I'm 147, that's a lot of numbers. Isn't that a big enough number for the... Am I actually, like, under-leveled right now? Do I need to, like, be doing other stuff first? Wait, hold on. Am I being stupid? I fully admit this is a possibility. I haven't leveled up my gear for a while. Like, if I need to be doing something else first, before I, like, hop the gun and, like, jump into a ship of ghosts, that might be important. Oh, it says Alexander's a normal raid. Okay. Oh, Strom says I die Shire. Okay. Idleshire. Okay. It's because you were getting Alexander. AC says, what do you know of this arc so far? Oh, that's why I was in Idleshire. That's right. There was like another quest I started here. Thank you. So what do you know of this arc so far, just out of curiosity? I know it was a ship. I basically only know what I learned from the quest line to start it. That there's a bunch of sky pirates who want to get into it. But for some reason, they don't want to go into it first. And I'm a dumb enough hero who says yes to everybody that I was like, sure, I'll go into a ghost ship. That's all I really know. I don't know, like, I make it a point to never, like, look up, like, additional information, like, beforehand. For better or worse, I am keeping myself extremely blind while I play this game. I haven't even really, like, very rarely I'll, like, look up stuff after the fact just to get more context, but I don't know if I've done that very often, even. I think I looked up, like, the ages of some characters at one point, and, like, I like, got, like, a recap for, like, the Praetorium sequence of Heavensward, and anyway. Ace says it's like Worcestershire. You can say it either or, it doesn't matter, I think. Fair enough. There's Alexander's 170, Ghost Ship is 175. Is that a real thing? Is that really a minimum? Or is that like a recommended thing? Am I gonna be doing like piddly damage, or I'm just like not allowed at all? The tune says better than me, I just have a kotatsu and move my stuff too. Strom says OMG your poor CPU and GPU coolers. Oh, Strom, this is part 2 of my secret sauce. I actually have my towers is a decent distance from the desk, like as much as I could reasonably make anyway, to keep it from getting too hot, and also to keep the noise of the fans down, because I have so many fans in that thing. So yeah, my computer's hopefully not cooking. It seems to stay fine. It says also have my dog next to me for keeping me warm while he sleeps. That's a good plan, AC. Cloud says 15 degrees here for Louisiana. That's extreme. Oh, 15 degrees. Isn't Louisiana like a humid cold too? That's like the worst. John says we definitely need to get you some gear, my dude. Grind some tomes or something. Cloud says item level. Smo says I'm like, oh hey Smo. So I should get your level 60 sills. Tomb says hey Smo. Cloud says not me mean. Strom says hi Lala, I'm Strom. He says get some higher gear, man, or just enough to get better gear in the raid. Tomestone gear would help. Go to characters, low number of your character next to a gold asterisk. But says 270. 270 can't be right. There, I don't believe it. So my item level currently is 147. I can't. Apparently, this is the highest gear I have as a dragoon. Let me see my gear set list. Oh, this is the highest level character I have. I probably could try to level up my botanist. Jeez. Alright, well, that really throws my schemes for a loop. Am I really, in trouble if I tried to do the, do Void Arc? Do we need to do some panic leveling real quick? It's like, I mean, if that's what it takes, that's what we can do. We can do some other stuff. There's 1,000,001 things to do in this game. I would probably have to, I'd feel bad about lying in my titles. That'd feel clickbaity. But other than that, we could do whatever we need to. Mama says, I like you adding yourself to say it so. There says, your level 60 Dragoon job quest will give you a full set of 210 gear. Oh. I'd 100% say to do that first. It says, they won't let you in if your level's too low. It says, Grayson, you should have gotten a coffer for 60 after finishing the MSQ by default. Do you not have it on? So ooh, wait a minute, inventory. I did have a coffer that I opened up. It did not seem to have better gear than what I had on. Unless the gear got stuck inside of... I might have gotten... Wait, hold on. I might be dumb. The gear might have ended up inside my inventory, in which case I wouldn't have been able to put it on. That's... I don't know if I... Dead Hive Spear? Would that be better? Oh, can someone teach me how to play this game real quick? Oh dear. Do I have... I have a level 60 weapon. I don't know if that's better than my current weapon, though. Oh, why? Oh, no. No, I think this is... It's probably equivalent. Pike of the Demon versus... Ooh, don't look at my inventory too closely. Dead Hive Spear. I think those are similar enough, it shouldn't really matter. I might... You know what? Hey, who wants to do some job class quests? I think if I were to do... Oops. Oh, hey, Peter. Oh, I quit, sorry. My bad. Wait, who is new friend? Lyra Fernslaughter? Fern's Laughter? Sorry, I think I exited your thing. Do I don't know if I know who you is, but hello. Maybe I know. And Nuna, I'm gonna wave to you two. I'm not sure if I know who Yous is. I'm sorry, I'm so behind on chat. Cartoon says baby levels. The only around the level item level crisis can only be worked around with unrestricted runs. May not let you if you're below it. Oh. Supposed to someone buy this man's. Hey, how many tomestones do you have? I have a number of tomestones. This is getting Fang Claw. Strom says, I learned you can't trade coffers. Ah, that's probably true. It says, Duty Finder suggests that level 175. I'm a fool. Oh no. And by suggesting me is quite explicit. Look, Carson, I can't be expected to read everything this game shows me. Who's got that kind of time? Oh, but I'm apparently dumb. What would that be under currency? I've got 352 Allegan Tombstone of Poetics. That's probably not... Man, why am I suddenly so underprepared for stuff? I'm incompetent. The tune says augmented shower gear would have been good until level 65. But that's not enough. Should probably at least run leveling. Maybe could afford a ring. Oh no, guys. Have I failed before we even began? Oh no. Well, hold on. How... Level 56. So that means was 6, 8... So I've got like 3 or 4 job class quests, and that would apparently get me gear that's level 210. Would that be worth doing real quick? Or would it be quicker to try to like farm up some Allegan Tomestones? Like, my... So now it's just stream curse. So just check the market board. And the level 60 class gear gives a set. Someone said do your dragon class line. Class quest 100%. Okay. So apparently we're gonna... I have tricked you all. We're actually doing job class quests to start this. Maybe that works out for the best. We're gonna say this was a plan. This was a ploy, in fact. This will give more people time to come in. Oh no, Hatun died. This is a sad day. This will give people more time to come for the Void Arc, for those who want to join in for that. But that means I'm gonna have to... Okay, we're going to Camp Dragonhead. This is always job quest. Claire says, Tomestones require synced runs of dungeons, which could take a while. So it says, dude, quick side note, I killed an evil Mothman in Fallout 76, was a killer fight. Smo, don't be mean to Mothman. Mothman's your friend. Ouch. So rude. There says, now I'm regretting not making you that level 60 that I was going to make you. There says 260. I mean, I do appreciate the thought, Cooler. I don't, like... Oh, I just, in moments like this, I'm almost desperate. I never want people to feel obligated to do stuff like that. Like, I'd feel bad if I was given too much help. I realize that I basically, like, I'm getting incredible amounts of help just from the fact that y'all are willing to help me do dungeon runs and things. Like, I'm sorry to feel kind of bad about how much help I get that way. I'd feel really bad if I started just getting free gear all the time. I mean, and I realize that I've already been given lots of gear. Like, I think the gear I have right now, someone gave, like, I appreciate it. It's also, it's complicated, I guess. I don't... There's no, it's cool. I'm super chill with the purple-eyed one, so if you get the same help in dungeons anyway. So it's helping, it's fun. It says, your dailies for tombstones. I can promise you giving people gear is never a problem. The tune says, I receive lots of help from strangers that I leveled. Yeah, I mean, and I really do appreciate the help. Like it's been super fun. It's made this game so much more manageable because this is such a massive game. This is easily the biggest game I've ever gotten involved in, and I'm only to the second expansion. Like it's actually terrifying how big this game is. Plus, especially for crafters, it's easy to make. Okay, so let's boot up the bot and get some stones. So I was just hoping it's fun to like a group project. I mean, when you put it that way, it's definitely, you're like all the overachieving classmates, and I'm that slacker who falls asleep in the back, and is still got put in the same group, like, is put in the same group with you. And now you're trying to scramble to make up for my complete inadequacy. But anyway. But yeah, we could definitely do some... Here, I could start working on, like, the job class quests, and then we could do some dailies as well. Like, if people want to do some roulette runs. I forgot, we used to run roulettes, like, almost every stream. That used to be a thing. And it got overtaken by getting into the story, because the story was getting real intense. You know, now that we're, like, between expansions, we could start kind of taking it easy again. We could just kind of go chill and do fun stuff and just hang out together. I don't know. There's lots to do. We don't have to be in a hurry about it, I suppose. I'll get to Endwalker before the end of 2023. Maybe. This is, what level are you on for your quest? I'm on level 56. Dragoon's Errand. But it's not even a streamer thing. It's common for people to just help people out when needed with gear and stuff. Yeah, I mean, and I guess maybe because I just don't know the regular culture of the game too much, since I've only ever streamed this, and so I worry that, like, I don't know, having like an unfair advantage, and I'd feel bad. I guess it'd be like I'm cheating a little too much. All right, let's go ahead and we'll do this job class quest real quick. Maybe we'll try to like just burn through the rest of the Dragoon level. I got up to level 60. Maybe we'll do like some dailies to get the tombstones, and then we'll see where we are for time, and hopefully we can still get to Void Ark tonight, at least the first one. It says, yeah, it's like 3 quests to finish the for Dragon's Quarry. Tune says, my brother in Christ, so it's fine. I appreciate that, Atone. So it says, there is a bit of streamer privilege, but that's exactly the perk you get for streaming. Yeah, sure, perks. Perks are cool. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and talk to Alberk. Oh. It seems your training proceeds apace, Grayson. Would that I could say the same of our search for Hustien. Oh, that's right, when we last left Hustien, she was carried off by a dragon and presumed to be dead. I totally forgot. Wow, we have not gone back to the Dragoon storyline in a while. With heretic activity on the rise of late, our forces are stretched thin. The Temple Knights have not the men to spare for the search effort. Be that as it may, we are not without leads. A short while ago, a peculiar report arrived from the front lines. In a recent skirmish between our knights and a band of heretics, one of the enemy was wielding a lance bearing a striking resemblance to Peregrine. The lance is a treasure belonging to Hustien's family. If the reports are true, these heretics now have it. However, the villains came to possess Peregrine. 'Tis more than likely that they know something of Hustien's fate. If we can find them, we may yet find her. West of Camp Riversmeet in the Western Highlands, a regiment of knights hunts the selfsame band of heretics we seek. I would have you join them, Grayson. It is our best hope for a clue. Yay! I have to go all the way over here now. We're going to the Falcon's Nest. That's true. You entertain us, we repay with gear. I don't know what could possibly be funny about this very serious... Who could possibly be, like, entertaining about this very serious stream we do. This is all business, don't you know? How do I can, wait, I can fly, hold on. I have the power. I can be dangled to victory. Yes, finally. Wait, how far away is this? That is nearly as far as it could be. Actually, is there a blue quest nearby? No, there's not. Okay. Well, we're just gonna go forever, I guess. It says, since you're doing the Dragoon quest, I'm gonna go some of my dailies to avoid spoilers since I haven't leveled Dragon. No problem, Cooler. That's totally good. This is good luck at you. Clown says, lazy pleb, get good. It says, I have level 1 job at a time, except at the moment I'm living Scholar and Summoner. It's all good, Cooler, and I respect not wanting to be spoiled. That's totally cool. That is a dragon. You guys know there's a dragon up here? He's all skin and bones. Needs to eat more. I went past my place of needing to be. Where am I? Oh, hey. Temple Knight, you were really in an inconvenient spot for me. Sir Elberic sent word that you would come. The heretics retreated through yonder pass, the man with the lance peregrine among them. Our forces are giving chase even as we speak. Needless to say, we should be grateful for the Azure Dragoon's aid. And that's why you're not coming to help. Oh, have I not actually finished exploring this area? Ah, interesting. I didn't even realize there's still land. Oh, there's still land to explore. I should do that. Did you know this was a big map? That was crazy. I totally forgot this game requires you to like explore stuff and know where things are. There's a hole right here. Secrets. These secrets suck. Going on. Come, Ice Horse. Away. There's a fun fact, if you go to one of the old camps there from 1.0, it also has a frozen aetheryte that is the 1.0 design. Oh, that's kind of cool. Wait, I learned about these. I read about these in the secret texts. I have to... slash... I can spell... Sightseeing log entry 7. The Bed of Bones. It remains to be confirmed whether, as the tales say, Yetis prefer to slumber atop makeshift bedding fashioned from the remains of their victims. In large part because prominent naturalists have been reluctant to do the fieldwork necessary to corroborate this claim. Ah, bunch of cowards. So say I. I wonder if it's going to be inside this cave. There's a whole other way to get to the Dravanian hinterlands that I never knew about. This place is huge. Oh boy, this is Why am I walking around like a noob? Why am I on? I wonder if it's underneath me, actually. It's not beneath me. Wait, there's a cave. Secrets. Justien, you're alive. Ah, there's a guy here. Watch out, me. Hold on. I forgot to summon George and or eat my eggs. This is a mistake. There we go. Is that it? I'm gonna hurry, and before anything else happens, I need to eat some eggs. Don't look at my inventory. We've all agreed that we close our eyes when I open my inventory. Okay, nobody saw anything. We all agree to this. want to find one of those old camps now, though. Like, Cloud, now that you've pointed that out, I really want to see what the old design was. Houston, you're fine and nothing ever happened bad. Ah, I find myself thinking you often of late, Grayson. When I leapt upon Growly and pierced his hide, the creature responded by soaring and attempting to shake me off. It was all I could do to hold on to the shaft of my lance. High as we had climbed, I could not safely dismount, and so I bided my time, waiting for the right moment to jump clear of my unwilling mount. Alas, the beast had other ideas. It bore me straight into the heretics' midst, and I was swiftly overwhelmed and divested of my weapon. I gestured with a hand. 2 hands. What? It was the sighting of Peregrine that led you here. It would seem my forefathers watch over me. Hear me, Grayson. The man who took my lance is the leader of this band of heretics. I overheard the guard say that he has departed to meet with the leader of yet another group. In all likelihood, they are plotting a large-scale assault on the Holy See. The Temple Knights must be warned. You must bear word to the congregation that we might bolster our defenses. I gestured with a hand again. No, I cannot return with you. There is a task I must needs attend to. Should someone ask whence this information came, tell them that you wrung it out of a heretic, and tell them that I fell in battle. I know full well I ask much of you, and it pains me to deceive my father, but I have no other choice. Whatever you might think of my request, believe me when I say that I remain firm in my purpose. Is she gonna... Tis nothing. I took but a glancing blow to the chest. I must go now, as must you. When you return to the congregation, deliver my message to Sir Handalou. Please take care of my comrades. And my father. Yo, I was talking to a ghost for sure. She's already... Hey, there's dead bodies here. Didn't even notice that before. You guys do that? Did you run over these guys? Osmosis, cough, cough, inventory management, cough, cough. It says you could put your eggs on a hot bar. Lala, that is so much work and probably a smart thing to do. Yeah, it was like hot bars. Nice, you're right. Thank you, Attune. I think it's been suggested before. But it isn't anything special. It's a broken ether, but still it's one of those nice nods. 1.1 this area is all grasslands, very bland TBH. Obviously the camp is very abandoned. Neat. Okay, so now where do I need to go? I need to go back to Foundation. Casey says, so some heretics put his hands all over his family's shaft, a long part of the lance. Yes, thanks, AC. Thanks for clarifying. Yeah, somebody done. Is that Peppa Pig? Sorry. Anyway, where was I going? I forgot everything. That's in the Congregation of the Knights West Heaven. Okay, so I just need to take this. Hey, Peter. But yeah, Houston definitely died months ago. That was her ghost I talked to, I'm convinced. There we go. But how's stuff lately? Actually curious, like, what are folks been up to for the holidays? Has it been the same old... I really just went in the Forgotten Night out of habit. There's no Tataru here. Tataru. That's crazy. And I really just, like, muscle memoried that. That's crazy. That is not good. Oh. Hello, Peter. Did you need something? Oh, my inventory's out for the world to see. My shame. I says sleep and pain, so just normal days. Hey, that's unfortunate, Cloud. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, wow. Is that... Oh, wow, thank you. That's very kind of you, Peter. Wow, that, you know what, that puts me above the minimum. If 175 is the minimum, Peter, thank you. Oh, hey, Hadu. Hello. Is that, wait, hold on, do you have like a little, is that a mini Fran following you? And that's adorable. That's adorable and a half. Sorry, anyway. Thank you, Peter, though. I guess, I mean, I might as well finish up this quest line at this point, but maybe we could go to the Void Ark sooner than we thought. And hello? Justien. Slain. I cannot believe it. To lose one of our best while Growly's shadow looms over us still. But we must deal with each threat as it comes. First, we will prepare for the heretics. I thank you for alerting us to their plan. Now, loath though I am to place this burden upon you, Montor Gain must needs be informed of his daughter's passing. He has gone to meet Sir Alberic at the Observatorium. Pray bear the news to him. Well, I guess we're gonna go deliver sad tidings. Oh no, now I can only... So inappropriate. I can just... I'm not gonna sing the song, but for those, there's a bit in Family Guy where Peter's just like, I am great at delivering bad news, and then there's like a whole barbershop quartet song that he sings. Anyway, I gotta go find a guy who's gonna be sad to hear from me. Bam Bam Marble shows you his uncontainable. Bam Bam? Whoa. Holy hell. Bam Bam, you're adorable. That's so funny. Oh, that's a great... Who is Bam Bam? That's so good. God, it's incredible. Oh, Bam Bam's... Oh, you're on YouTube. Hello. Thanks for stopping by. God, that's the best I've seen in a while. You get all the points you want. Where am I going? I need to find... Oh, that's at the observatorium, that's right. Wait, Smo says, does it have to do with something about helpers? Smo says, I'll probably hop on once I have a kid in bed. That's all good, Lala. Smo says, in the Discord, if anyone wants to watch party, you gotta use this somehow. That sounds pretty scrappy, you're just only good stuff, but at least you're wearing something at your level now. Smo says, talk about a boomer throwback. Smo says, good show, Bam Bam. That says, I love that. Yeah, Bam Bam, you get so many points. That is hilarious. God, I love the Flintstones. I don't... Maybe this hasn't really come up... it's probably come up a little. I think I've talked about Scooby-Doo. I freaking... Oops, I jumped the wrong direction. I love Hanna-Barbera cartoons. I gave you the grace from YouTube if you are, I like your vids. I guess I need to... let me send it down here. That is so funny. But yeah, I freaking love Hanna-Barbera. Like, probably my favorite animation studio of all time. And I realize, like, maybe the majority of their cartoons are not super high quality or well aged. But dang it, that's like some of the classics of like the 60s through like the 90s is Hanna-Barbera. So funny. Anyway. Hey, it's Alberic. I pray this information will lead us to Justien. Oh, it's gonna lead to something. Ah, Master Grayson. Have you learned aught of my daughter's whereabouts? Oh boy. If you want your daughter's whereabouts, I can tell you to directions to whichever pieces you want most. What? Slain? No. It cannot be. Oh, I am sorry, my friend.
Hussein is one of Ishgard's finest dragoons. She would not fall to some common heretics. This must be some kind of mistake. Yes, a terrible mistake.
Oh no. Is this a real choice I have to make? Oh no. It says, anyone remember Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, the darker, overarching mystery version of Scooby-Doo cartoon? There's also live-action Scooby-Doo movies. This is something Grape Ape is a kaiju. Thoughts? Grape Ape is definitely a kaiju. Have you seen the Dragoon armor for ladies? No wonder she got winded from a blow to the gut. Yeah. Yeah, Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated is pretty good. I have my gripes with it, but that's coming from a very snobby, longtime Scooby fan. God, I think I'm just gonna remain silent on account of that's like my whole character thing is to not talk ever anyway.
Why do you not speak? Are you hiding something from me?
I was like, oh,
You are, aren't you? 'Tis writ plain upon your face. Please, I must know what became of my daughter. You may think to spare me pain, but I must know the truth.
oh, to pieces, man. There was legs every which way, there was arms, none to be found.
What? Hussein chose not to return. I know not what compelled her to act as she did, but it is enough for me that she lives still. Thank you for giving me this hope, at least.
I really cracked easily. I've fought and killed multiple, like, godlike beings at this point. And this guy yelled at me once, and I was like, oh, jeez, guy, don't get mad.
To those who do not know her, it may well appear as though Hussein has deserted. But I believe I speak for us all when I say that she will not forsake her vows, let alone her people. Indeed you do, Sir Alberic. However inexplicable my daughter's actions may seem, I will not cease to believe in her. No matter what it takes, I will find her and bring her home.
We did it.
Montor Gaines puts on a brave front, but I fear the weight of word may prove too much for him to bear. Yet another reason to find Hussein with all haste. Now, it seems plain she means to go after Growly and to recover Peregrine. And while these objectives alone do not explain her decision to leave, they reveal to us where she is like to be. I shall track down the leader of the heretics, the man who has Peregrine. You, meanwhile, must continue dedicating yourself to your lance work. The trials of recent days have made you stronger, but I sense that the greatest tests are yet to come. See to it that you are full ready to face them.
I learned Fang and Claw. Don't know what that does, but I have it now. Quest complete. We did it. Dragon stirs within, resonating within the Stone. Etween says, as a kid I thought he's supposed to be made of grapes and was disappointed. Oh, Grape Ape. That's his time to choose. So I disagree, Grape Ape is just a great giant ape. We don't call giant men of that size kaiju, it's too small a size growth. Nonsense. Anything of unusual size is a kaiju. We can all agree. This is the truth. Actually, wasn't this like... I feel like this was like a Game Grumps discussion, wasn't it? Because weren't they like discussing like whether or not Sonic the Hedgehog should be considered a kaiju? This is, I saw at least 4 of her legs thrown all over the place. Cloud, you know, you're so good at telling stories just like me. AC says, of all the gods you killed, the one thing a warrior like can't kill, a father's hope. This is time to learn the 2-minute Dragoon rotation. Strom says, even rodents of unusual size. Exactly, Strom. You understand now. Anything can be a kaiju if you believe. We all have a kaiju hidden within us, just waiting to be let out. And now I just really want to play. Had anyone ever played the game Rampage? I really want to play Rampage right now. I loved that game. Sanguine Dragoon. Sir Alberic has acquired information on the heretics you seek. Ah, you come at a good time, my friend. I have tidings to share regarding the heretics we pursue. They call themselves the Bloodbearers, and their leader is a man named Mathionian. Oh, you call him Matt for short, though.
He and his minions are all capable of assuming the form of dragons. Such a transformation is possible by partaking of dragon blood. I dare say you have borne witness to it, and it grants the individual unholy strength. Though the sanguine substance is precious, the blood-bearers have access to an abundant supply owing to their pact with Growly. That is why they have been able to offer our forces such fierce resistance. Now, my sources tell me that the blood-bearers have been sighted in the Chocobo Forest. If Hustien means to reclaim Peregrine, as I believe, that is where she will go, and so must we. Pray meet me at Tailfeather. We shall begin by making inquiries around the settlement.
Sure thing, boss. Tailfeather... Where's that? Tailfeather. He says, where do you want God of War to go next? Japan, China, Egypt, India, or somewhere else? I want God of War to end up in the Pacific Islands. It would maximize canoe time with Boy, which is near and dear to my understanding of the game. And then also, I assume you would get to fight Maui, which would be a really cool Disney crossover, I guess. It'd be like Kingdom Hearts 4, but with God of War. That's my vote. I don't know. What, does anybody else have any opinions on that one? That's an interesting question. Smoke says, yes, I love Rampage. Lizzie main for life. Lizzie is pretty good. He says, yeah. I don't think they exist, but I just don't think get jumped by one. Where am I trying to... I need to find... Oh, there's Albert, jeez. This might let me get crushed by this watermill real quick. As I loved Rampage. He says, finally, the heat is running in the house, but it's still freezing. Going to take a while, and it's frozen rain outside. That really... I'm sorry to hear that, AC. That does not sound... Albert, you're in different clothes. Congrats. I took the liberty of speaking with some of the locals before you arrived. They say that strange merchants have been acquiring goods in prodigious quantities. It seems to me the blood-bearers are replenishing their stores. Let us split up and scour the area of these so-called merchants. Should someone strike you as suspicious, confront him and gauge his reaction. Sure, I gotta go talk to people and accuse them of heresy. Oh man, now I want like a freaking, I'm actually shocked. Is there a game that exists that's like Inquisition Simulator? Where you get to like root out heretics? And like, you get to like go around and like just like cause general mayhem as an inquisitor for the cause? I think that'd be delightful. And before anybody says that Papers, Please doesn't count, that's for politics. I want Papers, Please, but with religious intent. That's what I'm looking for. Anyway, where am I? I cannot find a dadgum singular individual. Vergio? I don't think this is... No, you are a different quest entirely. I don't know who looks suspicious, apparently. I could not nary tell. Atune says a God of War tournament to decide the ultimate God of War across all pantheons. That'd be pretty intense. I really am not seeing anybody that is suspicious, apparently. Y'all, everyone here is just so trustworthy. I really am not seeing a single... Because they always have like a thing over their head, don't they? Am I crazy? Am I gonna start talking about... Am I gonna start just talking to anybody and everybody? What's happening here? Shady merchant. You tried to hide, but my lance was too swift. He says, Rampage the old arcade game? Yeah, Rampage. I think there's even like a kind of a remake they did for like the... Like, I mean, it's not that new of a remake now, but like maybe 10 years ago they did kind of a sequel. Trump says, South America, the Incan and Aztec gods would 100% be all about getting Kratos back into the bloodshed game. Ooh, that would actually be really cool. I don't think the South American mythology gets nearly enough media for it. We had like, I mean, if you consider The Road to El Dorado, that old movie, that kind of had Incan or Mayan Aztec culture in it. I think Aztec, technically, I don't know. That was all very loosey-goosey though. Shram says Warhammer 40k? Aren't you doing that now? This is Dark Tide Warhammer 40k, a wrong Inquisition. He says, have you watched The Inquisition by Mel Brooks? I have not watched The Inquisition. I have not even aware of that movie. Mel Brooks always surprised me with what he's done. AC says, you're still using the lance I made you? I am. It's a delightful lance, AC. Thank you. That says The Inquisition. What a show. He says, what, an entire anime of a tournament arc? Would that be possible? Shady Merchant. So there's potentially 2 Egyptian gods of war of importance. There are others, but these 2 are more popular and well known. Set and Horus, though Horus is a god of sky and war.
Want to see his dogs? He ain't taking me alive.
No, I don't have to, actually. I'll just stab you a few times until you're more cooperative.
Gaunt figure.
Get him, George.
Get him. Yeah.
Find a suspicious sliver of parchment on your assailant's body. Oh, Lum! What a surprise! Lum, oh hello! Thank you for the raid. It's very nice of you. We're currently on an Inquisition quest to find heretics, and you can help. Gotta root out those sneaky heresies. I need to find another guy to sneak out as a heretic. But hello! Hey Lum, how are you doing? Oh, this is friends. This is hi Grace and hi chat. Hey Lum, it's good to see you. Yeah, I am a Dragoon right now. I'm doing the Dragoon quest line. And part of being a Dragoon is you find heretics. And I'm gonna find him good. Albric. Albric's a heretic. Never trusted him. But hey, how's it going? How's your stream? Let me do a thing real quick here. Because I'm trying to remember to do this whenever people stop by and say hi. I hope I spelled that right. Yeah, Lum. I think a lot of folks know Lum around here because Lum likes to stop by and hang out from time to time. And Lum streams super cool games, lots of classic JRPGs. It's very fun. You were... Oh, you're just chatting? What were... Or ask your mods. Smo, that's impossible. Who could I possibly trust with such an important task? I guess I could ask my mods. I forget I have mods. Lala, shout out to you for being a great mod. And also, Smo, you're there too. But hey. Mo says he were watching the history of Square and then started the docu on FF14 1.0. Oh, that's cool. How was it? That'd be really interesting, actually. It's like the whole history of like Square as a company. I didn't realize there was a YouTube video for that or something. That'd actually be really interesting. Albric.
Oh, the one suspicious fellow I approached was an honest chocobo breeder. How fared your search?
Oh, I killed him good. He won't be harassing anything else.
Ah, attacked by a false merchant. And you say you found this sliver of parchment upon the man. It bears a message ciphered in a manner favored by heretics. Thankfully, I'm versed in it.
I knew it. Alberic's a heretic.
There is to be a meeting a short way south of here. Let us go there at once.
Oh boy, here I go killing again. I guess in all honesty, what we're trying to do is we're trying to find a fellow Dragoon who's gone missing. And we know she's alive, but for some reason she's not coming back to the Dragoon towns. I gotta go all the way down there. Gotta walk for a year and a half. I have a ship making me the winner. Smo says the no-clip one? Oh, okay, so I guess people kind of know. There's a no-clip doc. I gotta check that out then. Will you still consider watching the 2X patch? Oh, that's right. I forgot. That's something I do want to start doing. As time permits, I want to start watching the patch trailers for the 2.0 content. Ah, that's the wrong way. Don't mind me, Mr. Chocobo. Alberic, how could you? You killed all of them without me. That's no fair. Because I also recommend the Fall and Rise of 14 series higher, but both series are really good. He says you found hares with ticks. Heretics. AC, you did it. What is that one? That's really cool, That'd be really interesting. I'm glad you were having fun. It's always, I don't know, good to hear things are going well. And for those from my side, you should definitely check out Lum's stream sometime. Lum is super chill and plays fun games. So I think the other week I watched you were playing the, what was it, Xenoblade Chronicles? Xenosaga? I lost the name. That was like a really cool looking, like, I think it was like a PS2 era game. Albert?
Oh, thank the Fury we were not too late.
I'd say that 6 dead people is too late. If I had a Justian, got some splaining to do.
Ah, Grayson, why are you here? Why is Sir Alberic here?
Oh, is that old gut wound acting up?
Oh, rest assured your secret is safe with us. Your father is the only other soul that knows. Grayson could not bear to see him suffer so. What ails you? I am fine. It will pass. Now, I suspect it was Matt that led you here. As you can see, he and his blood-bearers shall trouble the Holy See no more. Oh, even in self-imposed exile, you think of duty. But now that you've reclaimed Peregrine, there is no need for further deception. Come with us back to Ishgard. Your family and your comrades have need of you.
Sorry?
I am sorry, but I cannot. I cannot return to Ishgard ever again. Why? What has happened to you? The Justian I know would never forsake her people. She would never turn her back on her nation. Please understand. I wish with all my heart to return home, but I have no choice. I have partaken of dragon blood. When the heretics held me captive, they forced the vile substance down my throat. Alone have mercy. Then you... I have already turned. A were-dragon. Were I to set foot in Ishgard, I would be charged with heresy of the worst order. If I alone must suffer, then so be it. But you know as well as I how the Inquisition works. Should I be declared a heretic, the suspicion is like to fall upon my parents as well. I will not allow that to happen. Oh, full well do I understand your plight. But what do you intend to do? You cannot mean to throw your life away. Oh, perish the thought. I owe my life to my father. If I must die, I shall not be in vain.
Oh, you got the were-dragon stomachache.
As Grayson has shown us, a dragoon needs no banished to do what is right. And I know full well what I must do. Upon my lance, I swear to hunt down Growly and end his reign of terror. Thank you, Grayson, for showing me the path I must walk, for helping me to accept my fate. I asked this of you once before, but I shall ask it again. Please take care of my comrades and my father.
Okay, bye. He's like, dude, she's so dead.
No matter how I searched, I could find no words to stop her. For now, let us return to the observatorium.
Oh no, Justian's a no-good heretic. I can't believe it.
Now I gotta go all the way back down there, whatever, it's fine.
Mom says it was Xenosaga Part 2. That's right, that's what it was. He says also consider watching the story of Mady and the Dad of Flight. It's a good story. So that's fair. I'm sure it was a nice time with your chat. I hit the wrong button. She says, burn the heretic with holy fire. Atune, I like your enthusiasm. You'll do well in these parts.
Cloud says, please come back home, your family and friends miss you. Lol, no. It says, Houston expected the Inquisition. She let the dragon drag on. Well, this is part 1, sorry, the exclamation point made it look like 2. Oh, Xenosaga part 1. Okay, sorry, I misread. I think I've mentioned this before, and I have made no attempt to fix it, but my chat box is like 10-point font, and it's extremely difficult to read. I could easily fix this, but I forget and just never do it. Someday, perhaps. Some far off day I'll remember. Hello, Albrecht. As I weighed my way back, I recalled words Houston once said to me. My worth is measured by the dragons I slay. To be changed into the very thing she has sworn to fight. I can only imagine the storm of turmoil that must rage within her. Yet, cruel though her fate is, we must make the best of the hand we have been dealt, and I believe I spy an opportunity. In partaking of dragon blood, Houston has come to harbor the power of dragons. If she can but master this power, she may well have a fighting chance against Growly. It is not so different from harnessing the power of the eye, I believe. Alas, the danger of corruption is far greater. As you yourself have witnessed, a dragon blood alters the flesh, and once the flesh is altered, the mind must soon follow. Will Houston be able to conquer the dragon that she has roused within her? I know not, but we must believe in her and lend her our strength, else she will surely be lost to us. Pray resume your training once more, Grayson, and keep your purpose ever close to your heart, for when next we meet, it will be to confront the dragon Growly. Oh boy, wheeling thrust. Neat. The weapon skill. Quest complete. Yeah, I learned a new thing. I'm the best. Oh, hey, Thomas. Thomas says, Dragoon is the best, coolest, and most Chad class. Thinking otherwise is wrong. Thomas, I like your enthusiasm. And honestly, I have to say, Dragoon has been one of my favorites to play lately. Like, I've only played a few classes so far, but I really do like Dragoon. Like, it's got a really simple rotation, and it's really satisfying. He says, Dragoons also stand around in high places to pose and look cool. Strong said, completely under your respect your right to be this strong. As opposed to do ultra laying on the floor is cool. Oh, guys, don't be mean. Dragoons are cool. Look at how cool I is. I got a big stabby stick. Dragoon's fate. Sir Albrecht's jaw is set in anticipation of a confrontation. Grayson, the hour of reckoning is at hand. Growly is on the move once more. According to astrologians, the creature shall soon pass near the Dreaming Dragon in the Western Highlands. Houston too will be aware of this, and she will seek to confront her nemesis. We must go to her aid. Now, 'twould not do if she were to be seen by her comrades at this juncture. As such, I will assure the congregation that you have the situation in hand. By the same token, however, this means we will receive no support from the Dragoons. We fight this battle alone. But without further ado, let us be on our way. Pray see to your preparations and then meet me at the Convictory. I don't know where that is. Oh, it's like a year away from the... Fine. Thomas says the worth of a class is measured by the length of their weapon, making Dragoon the best. Thomas, I like your reasoning. I think we'll get along. Or I guess continue to get along. I believe I see you in Lum's chat quite a bit. You always seem to be hanging out over there. Trump says, sounds like someone's compensating for something. Azys says, the soul yearns for honor and the flesh the hereafter. Look to those who walked before to lead to those who walk after. AC, that is really deep, and I feel like probably some kind of a quote from something. Cloud says, the compensation shop. Claire says, as a summoner, I use Bahamut as a weapon. Oh boy. Y'all think you're so cool. Where am I going? I'm going over here, I guess? Oh, these areas get a lot bigger in this game. There's a big old wasteland I have to go through. The Convictory.
Oh, is this place? I forgot, there's all these quests over here too. Jeez. Montogain? Monty?
Ah, forgive me, but I insisted that I must join you. Though I am long retired, I will not hesitate to take up my lance again for my daughter.
Sure, sure. Alberic?
I have spoken with the people here. A woman fitting Hustien's description has been sighted nearby. She was headed north, they say, lance in her hand and a trail of dead heretics in her wake. Remnants of the Bloodbearers, 'twould seem. Sir Alberic has told me all. It matters not what my daughter has become. I am resolved to bring her home. I beg of you, please help her through the coming trial. Let us split up, the quicker to find Hustien. Lord Montogain shall come with me. Ah, Master Grayson.
Sure. I love how somehow in all these groups, every time we split up, like we will divide our forces evenly. You will be by yourself, and the rest of us will go this other way. And I'm like, that doesn't seem even at all. Feels like you're just sticking all the work on me, and I don't have a say in the matter.
This is what matters for the spear: the length, the girth, the thickness, the penetrating power.
AC, we all know the most important part of the spear is you gotta put pointy things all over it so that it stab good. Don't be silly. Trail of carnage. I fell. Yo, that's some carnage. Sick carnage, bro. Isn't that one of the monsters in Rampage? Isn't there like a monster called Carnage, or am I crazy?
A fierce battle took place here recently. A solitary set of footsteps leads to the north.
Okay. That says, now you sound like the guy in that Fate. There's the most of the spear. Something of the spiked butt. Sir Alan Bear of the spiked butt. What? Probably can't remember his name, just the title. Yeah, they know you can pull your weight. They've been wanting Grayson to do that Fate since forever, many streams ago. There's a spiked butt guy somewhere around here. Where is this Fate at? I need to learn more about this Trail of Carnage.
A fierce battle took place here recently. A solitary set of footsteps leads to the west.
The west is this way. Or is it west? There's a ghost. Watch out. I keep... Hey, is it Growly? Hustien, no, don't do it. Because you're too young. I just... The dragon does not care. It says you have your choke, but they don't even have that. Because it's your Falcon's Nest. You're the front of Camp Falcon's Nest. I'll have to try to find that Fate sometime. That does sound funny. Oh, thank you, Grora. Very kind of you. It's a 2-part Fate. You can check it on your map if it's up. I'll have to look for that sometime. That'd be really funny. This is a dragon. Watch out.
Ah, so you have come. Behold then, the malign face of my torment. Growly.
I have a spear.
It gives me heart to know that the Azure Dragoon stands with me against my nemesis. The craving grows stronger by the day, but I shall not succumb to it. Nay, I shall be no dragon's thrall. I failed in my duty before. I shan't fail again. Today, I shall claim Growly's head.
We have 2 sticks. You cannot possibly stand up to us, Growly. I stab at thee. Ouch, my bones. You
Take swing, keep your eyes above.
gasp. Area of oh, that is a... Oh, no, wait a minute. There was extra spikies. Houston, run away! Houston, no! Wow, Houston is using her abilities way better than I am. No, don't attack. This is easy, probably. Wait, don't do it. I was snappled. I can't believe it. I thought you missed. This is unfortunate. No, you can't again. You won't. Oh, okay. Houston True Thrust. Watch out me. No, watch out me. Houston, watch out. No, not like this. Okay, it's fine. Running away again. Oh, that's a lot more ice. Houston, no, not like this. Oh, Houston, you're gonna get smackled. Oh, I'm gonna get smackled. Wait, no, not like this. Okay, it's fine. Jeez, there were no reason to be so panicked. You need to just calm down. Hey, Growly, you can die anytime now. We almost have him. Let us press our advantage. We're in really good shape for this fight. This is not that tough. Houston, you take the final blow. Hurry. Do it. No, Houston, dag, no. But the story content. You take the head. No, oh wow, that's a lot of daggers. Watch out. No, watch out, me. Houston, you really gotta get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. I don't know if she can actually kill him. Yeah, you did it. Alas, my duty is fulfilled. We did it. Teamwork. Houston, you're the best. He says Houston's stomach is also growly too. Despite the name of the snigger, Alan Bear is a decent dragoon. AC says Grayson use the gap closer. It's called no ifs, ands, or buts. You have to activate the fate manually though. Grayson, use your dive attack. I used a dive attack once, probably. You don't know that I didn't. See, everything's fine now. We fixed it. Look at that. Picture of health. That's the weakness bleeding off of her in a miasma. Definitely fine. Ah, I did it. I resisted the dragon within, and fulfilled my duty. I could not have done it without you, Grayson. No, you really couldn't have. You were doing piddly damage. Verily, you are the paragon towards which I aspire. If I am to be like you, I must learn to harness greater power without being consumed by it. With this battle won, I have a new purpose. I shall conquer the lure of dragon blood and purge every last drop of it from the land. Ooh, that isn't a bad idea. Houston, thank the Fury you're safe. Gasp. Father, why are you here? I have come to bring you home. Your mother and I cannot bear to lose you again.
Would that I could return, Father, but I cannot. I have partaken of dragon blood and turned. In the eyes of the Inquisition, I am no better than a heretic. I cannot allow you to be associated with me. You needn't worry. This shall remain a secret between the four of us. No, the risk is too great. Even now, 'tis all I can do to suppress my thirst for dragon blood. Since the day I said my vows, I strove to become the Azure Dragoon. Failing that, I strove to be as near to it as I could. Finally, I have the power I longed for, but it renders me an enemy to my own kind. Cursed dragons. How many of ours have you claimed with your foul blood? Hear me, Hussein. Not once have you yielded to fate, and you mustn't yield to it now. The road ahead will be fraught with hardships. This I do not doubt, but I have faith you will overcome them all and return to us.
That is definitely fine. No, not your peregrine.
Thank you, Father. Your faith in me lends me strength. However long it takes, I shall conquer the lure of dragon blood to stand before you once more. Till that day, I shall roam the land and smite our foes with their own power. This I swear upon my forefather's lance.
This is a nice lance. He's like, this is acceptable, apparently. I mean, technically right now the Holy Sea's been completely disbanded, and Amaric is a lot more, progressively minded. Moderate, maybe, is the word? I don't know. Bye, Houston. I'm sure we'll see you in the next 10 level class jobs. I don't know what they're called.
Dragoon's Fate.
Yeah, I got a level 210 armor car for delivers an attack to all enemies in a straight line before you with a potency of 200 for the first enemy and 30% less for all remaining enemies. Quest complete. Fragment stirs resonating within the soul of the Dragoon. This concludes the Dragoon quest for Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. In order to get the next series quest, you must first meet the following requirements. Register a product key for Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood to your service account. You must have completed the main scenario quest, The Far Edge of Fate. So the next quest will be available from Alberic. Well, here's a question, actually. So, this series of Dragoon quests, this is part of the free trial, right? Like, this is officially the first point where, like, I've reached content that I'd have to, like, start purchasing, right? Is that true? Or am I still in free content territory? It says job quest. It says quality is quality and often gets passed down through the family. One more quest left. Oh, never mind, that was it. It says make space for the armor first before operating the offer. This is the end of your free trial as Dragoon. Oh man, Far Edge of Fate, that's a mission. This is free till end of patch content. Guys, I am living the free life right now. I didn't have to pay for anything that I've done. And yet it's fine, I don't mind paying money for a game that's good. Anyway, actually I wouldn't have had a friends list, that would have been inconvenient. And I can't believe somebody was accusing my armory chest of being too full. Look at all this space I have. I have 4 spaces right there. And 4 or 5 spaces, and 4 spaces, and... Nobody judge me, I don't want to hear it. I have space. It's fine, see, I have a good management of my inventory. Nobody question me, nobody look at this. Oh, nobody look. Where's my coffer? Book of Arm Regis. How do I... Actually, literally, where's my coffer? Wait, where'd it go? I got a coffer, but I don't see it. There it is. Everything's fine. I use it. I got so much good stuff, probably. Nobody... Gear recommended for Dragoon equipped. 188. See? First, you're gonna sort it. Or don't. Don't give me good advice. How dare you? Strong says, oh gods, at least sword. Never. June says, what is it? It's worse than the inventory. As well, trading FC and market would be locked if you're still on free. That would have been bother, yeah. Because you'd only be allowed 300,000 gil max. I'll never make fun of Gray's inventory because I know what mine looks like. Thank you, Cloud. Thank you for being an understanding and human person. Nope, we're all friends here. We don't judge each other for the messiness of their pockets. This is a judgment-free zone. I don't want to hear it. I feel like I didn't actually equip all the things that I got. Dragon Lancer's Missile. Am I crazy? Did I not? I mean, I guess the stuff that you already got me was actually pretty good. But I mean, I'm level 188 though. I got moderately stronger. That was good. Let's toss that armor in the glamour dresser. It's some of the coolest. Okay. He's put on the armor. It's the same armor the Warrior of Light wears in the trailer. The stuff I gave you is better than what you got. What's this from? The gear you're wearing is considered better. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But anyway, so he says, how's the armor look? I can try to put it on real quick. I equip. I equip. Nope, I missed. Pants. And shoes. That does look pretty cool. Look at that sweet helmet that I'm definitely allowed to wear. Man, sick. Hey, it comes a little wiggly tail. Look at me, I got a tail, guys. Now, I'm a cool Mikote that everyone thinks is so cute. Or maybe an Aura, I forget. What's the one that everyone likes? That's a pretty nice looking armor, though. Yeah, I can definitely see why that'd be worth glamorizing. But sweet. Hi, Grower, by the way. Always glam it over. The tune says glam time. RIP helmet. The tune says Vera. From says Aura is best. Yeah. Alright. We got some mixed opinions. This is allowed, though. Alright, so I think I'm allowed to... However, I need to... Oops. I guess I could just be anywhere at this point. Here, let's go meet up at... No, let's meet up at Gordania. Let's see, it's about... Does anybody know about how long the Void Arc would take once we're queued into it? Is it like a 30... Like, would it take longer than like 45 minutes to do? It was like 30 minutes maybe, or... What's the... Trump says 15 minutes or so. That's his Catboy's best boy. That's his has incredible facts. See, I mean, so I guess who all is interested in? Oh, hey, Peter. Who all is interested in doing the Void Arc with? So we could try to queue up for it and just see if we get it in time before the end of the stream. For those interested in just partying up, because I think we could have up to 24 people. That says, oh no, it's pretty quick. Nugent says the queue is the determinant factor here. AC says about 2 streams. AC, I'm gonna trust your opinion the most. I'll try and log in and join. Okay, sure. Here, I'll start sending out invites to the folks. Oh, never mind. Sorry about that. I don't know if it's been super noticeable. I've been muting the mic occasionally because I still have a slight cough from when I was sick last week. And I'm trying to mute the mic every time I have a coughing fit because I don't want that going into the mic. And that's why I periodically am going super silent. Strom says also me space for Black Mage. Strom, you should know the answer to that. Of course not. Black Mages aren't allowed here. No, I'm kidding. I'm party leader now. Oh no, wait. Here, where's my friends list? Strom, I can totally send you an invite. Let's see who else is. I don't know if Grora wanted to join. Or I think Cloud is gonna try to log in, perhaps. Grora, did you want to join? Or did... Actually, are you able to join, or... I don't know. Says I can't even blue major. I'm sorry, Cloud. We do things legit these parts, except for when we cheat. Then we're not doing it legit. Cloud says I'm on now. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Am I friends with you? I think you're Eltraz, right? Strom says no one ever has space for Black Mage. I'm used to it. Oh, Strom. You're a special snowflake. Don't worry. You're cool. Eltraz. I think, okay. Toon says the rest of us should Black Mage then. Oh no. There'd be so many Black Mages. The terror. I'm gonna eat another egg real quick. Just make sure I can make it through the end of the stream. Black Mage Party. God. We would show up for that raid and people would be so angry. They'd be like, why is it just Black Mages? God, what was that? There was that one raid we kind of crashed where like everybody went as Dragoons. We like ended up scaring somebody. I remember somebody come like, holy Dragoon. Classes, yeah, Black Mage Party. I don't like this plan that everyone's forming. Also, Eltraz, nice festivities. Good job of celebrating stuff. Claire says, what are we doing? We're gonna do the Void Arc. We're gonna at least try to register for it. I'm just making sure that everybody's here what wants to be here. It's a 24-man raid, so we got plenty of space. Yeah, prisms to toss stuff in the dresser. I can use... I do have plenty of prisms. By plenty, I mean I've got a few. I got like 14 right now. And some other prisms. Blair says, give me 4 minutes. Alright, I'm gonna start counting though. Let's see here. What else can we... There's probably something... Oh, you know what actually what we could do? Here, just real quick like... if we're gonna be waiting for a second for folks. I need to turn in a few quests. Fear and speak with Oat Pessy and Earth's Fount. Earth's Fount. Where is that? Oh, it's way over there. Here, I'm gonna go. I just want to start getting quests taken off of the thing real quick. So I'm gonna go finish this quest real quick since I can just go talk to this guy to finish it. Just to lighten the load a little. And also I get a ride with Maggie. It's actually really sad riding around on Maggie when I don't have the mount music on. That's like half the fun of Maggie. But it's okay. But I really finished up that quest and I never talked to these guys again. Oops. What? See? That's my bad.
Ah, your bravery before the dark divinity was commendable, adventurer. I am relieved you escaped the battle with your life. And it was not for nothing, I might add. Brother Essumion and I have observed something remarkable, though I should like to discuss it with him present. Ah, and see how he comes.
Ah, I should have been a white mage for the occasion, I guess.
Ah, Grayson, I am honored to have seen you fight. Why, I can scarcely wait to tell Sylphie how a warrior of light overcame the terror of the Shroud. No doubt the girl will smile to hear of your valor.
Whatever happened to Sylphie? She's from, like, the healer quest line. I haven't seen her since.
Ah, but no doubt you are keen to learn more of the dark divinity. Very well, I shall share with you what I have gleaned in observing your battle. To begin, felling a primal allows the ether of their physical manifestation to return to the land. This much you know, yes? Odin seems to be subject to the selfsame laws, yet his sword, as the Zantetsuken, remains even after his body vanishes. Thus we thought to examine the blade, and in so doing found that its etheric density is unimaginably high. Now we had always assumed the being who brandished the weapon was Odin. But what if we erred? What if the sword Zantetsuken is in and of itself the dark divinity? An unforeseen conclusion, yes, but one that clarifies much of the primal. Ah, indeed. That would explain why Odin has never truly fallen. No one has thought to destroy the blade. And if the Zantetsuken is the primal, could it not conjure itself a new wielder? Yet, just as Ifrit's tempered or Leviathan's drowned, Odin must needs have his sundered to offer crystals in his name. Unless he drinks of the Shroud's aether, such a weak source of power could be why it takes time for the dark divinity to manifest again. You see, adventurer, our theory accounts quite nicely for two of the mysteries that for so long surrounded the primal. And yet, as Oat Pessi hints, a third mystery remains. If there are no sundered, how does Odin sustain himself? I cannot imagine the wishes of those who first summoned him were so strong as to echo throughout the centuries. Brother, I do not think our theory is flawed. No, this discovery makes clear the holes in what we had for so long believed the primals. We must revisit the beings with a keener eye. I will inform Master Urianger of what we have gleaned here. Adventurer, I urge you to do the same should something else of Odin occur to you. But today is a victory all the same. We have the Zantetsuken, and the mysteries that remain pale in import the act of locking the primal away. With any luck, we can seal the sword and end the dark divinity's ride.
I nod my head.
Brothers, something terrible has happened. The Zantetsuken is gone. One of my own men has stolen it away with the blade, and left never a trace to track his flight. I never dreamt he would do such a thing, and I stayed my hand too long to stop him.
Everyone is gasping.
What? Are your men so disloyal as to rob you? Tell me, Lewin, why would someone do such a thing? Forgive me, brother, but I cannot say. I am as astonished as you. The thief was a sworn man of God's quiver, true as any Gridanian arrow. Moreover, what could he stand to gain by stealing so fell a blade? Mayhap the soul of the thief was stolen along with the blade. It is within the power of all primals to bend mortals to their wills. If the Zantetsuken and Odin are one and the same, then the sword may control the now sundered man. Is that not right, brother? That is indeed possible. Gods, could I have been so blind as that? Lord Lewin, it is I who needs apologize. Had I been more wary, I would have seen this. Instead, I have cost us dearly and placed you and your men in great danger. Let us not cry over lost swords. Lord Lewin, sent for the gods Quiver and Woodwales to scour the Shroud. Brother Oat Pessi and I will devote ourselves to devising a way to fell Odin after the Zantetsuken is ours again. Yes, brother. Indeed, it would be a poor thing to have the blade in our grasp and no way to destroy it nor dull its bite. Adventurer, I will call upon you again when we have something to show for our efforts. Until then, go in peace.
I nod my head. That was a longer cutscene than I thought it'd be. A crystal.
That says best not answer that right now. Hitchin says, I guess the only way to find us is continue doing the job quest. Also in regards to Owen's sword, that's also a future thing. There's okay, might make a chance. Okay, sorry. Oh hey guys. I shall invite you when I get a chance, which is now. Coulier. Coulier? Coulier. Coulier. I invite you to party. Okay. Okay, so I think now we've got everyone what is interested in joining. So let us go ahead. What's up, peoples? Let me go to party. We're gonna do. Good evening, y'all. He says, how it works with Odin's fate. Last person to defeat him, he takes on their appearance to the next fate. That's neat. Very strange, too. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do the duty finder. And we're going to find... it's not a trial, it's a raid. The Void Ark. Yes. 3 parties. Okay. Well, guess we'll join it. Peter says, I'll play the best job in the game so the healer has something to do. It's so noble of you, Peter. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and we'll just travel back to Gridania just to be amongst the Gridanians there. But yeah, so got that quest out of the way. I've got a lot of quests I need to finish turning in. I've got like 4 finished quests in my log that I just have never gone back to finish or turn in anyway. It says, hold on, I wasn't the right class. Sorry, I guess we good though, never mind. He says, have you ever seen a Lalafell Odin on a horse? That'd be terrifying, AC. I would hate to see that. So, I guess we're just kind of waiting now. Okay, so we have all the booms. So let's see, what is something... Let's see, what could be productive here? Making a gunbreaker, so you want to be a carpenter, I don't. An ill-conceived venture. So you want to be an archer, that's also not true. Shadows uncast, twin adder. Oh, that's right. Hold on, let me, I'll go accept this other quest while I'm here. I think this is for Grand Company standing, but I might as well accept it since I'm here in the area waiting. Vorsai Hulot. Vorsai Hulot has a special assignment for you. Ah, Sergeant Allen. Doing the twin adder proud as ever, I hear. You have arrived at the most opportune time. House Zamail of Ishgard has requested our assistance with a matter of some import, and I've decided that you are just the man for the task. Your mission, in brief, travel to Zamail Darkhold and purge the subterranean fortress of Voidsent. See to your preparations and make your way to the central highlands of Korthus. Once there, you should find the Darkhold without much difficulty. Ophilie, a knight in the service of House Zamail, will meet you upon arrival and brief you in greater detail. I await word of your success. No, wait, was that a quest for like this Zamail Darkhold hard mode? Dadgummit. Eltros says, really need to finish game of relic weapons. Oh, should we do a relic weapon stream, everyone? Where we just don't end the stream till I get all the relic weapons? That'd be super fun, right? Unless says Archer's fun, it has bard boys. Claire says, don't do it, it's a trap. That dungeon is now one of the worst ones in ARR. Oh, but Zamail Darkhold. That could be so much fun. Why don't we... What if we all just, like, decided not to do... Void Ark, and we just did a bunch of runs as Zamail Darkhold hard mode? Wouldn't that be exciting and fun? Wouldn't that be great? Oh, Grower, did you want to join? Oh, actually... Wait. I think, could I add somebody else after we've already registered? Or would I have to like unregister to add somebody?
That says I like Darkhold. So who will you kick out of the party then? If we switch to Zamail Darkhold, I would kick out everyone who's not my favorite. And so then you would find out the truth of how I feel about you. I'm kidding. I don't know. I guess it would have to be a 4-person thing, wouldn't it? Wujay says it's fine. Alright, sure. I can probably add you in if you'd like, Wujay. Says we have room. Oh. Nah, it just says relic weapons are not a one-stream ordeal. I would say you don't know that. It'd be an extra long stream. It would be a week-long stream with no sleep allowed. Because aren't there like a lot of parts of like the relic quests like are like once a day kind of things? Because of the nature, like the tedium of it. Wujay says, yep. Claire says if it's 40+ hour stream, it might be. I think it'd be thrilling content as we continuously fight the same enemies over and over again, trying to look for rare drops of random items. It'd be intense and exciting, probably. That says a week-long, try month. That says the ARR ones, especially trying to get through one of those took me months. Ugh. Gross. I know, someday I'll probably do that just for the fun of it. That's probably not quite yet this day. Alright. Let's swig of water. There says the ARR Walkers don't have limitations with dailies or anything. Heavensward does though. So. But also I'd say invite we can requeue. I mean, Wujay, if you don't want to, that's also fine. But if you want to, we can totally let you in. Like, I'm totally cool to do it. Not just as Heavensward and On aren't as bad, but yeah, they're meant to be a lengthy process. And Hutun says look, first summoner took me a month because of the dailies. Ugh. Gross. I mean, because honestly, at this point, we're just kind of waiting and hoping anyway, so it's not like it would ruin our chances to get in. Also, it looks like it's going to take a while, so if we have 8, we could at least do the first part of Alexander. This is Heavenward relics are by far the lesser evil. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 7. Yes, I think we have, if I can count, I think we have 7 right now. So I mean, we probably would have a higher chance of getting Alexander to pop. I think I still have to talk to somebody to fully get access to Alexander. Let me check what the journal says about that. To do it for Gilly? No, that's something different. To rule the skies? Wait, Fires of Somal? I guess we're going to Edel, sure. The tune says, I haven't even finished the first book of my ARR Bard Relic. Also, we can 100% do Alexander and 8, it's an 8-man. Where and how Alexander? I think I talked to Slowfix. I think Slowfix was the one that started it. Who do I... Is this striking opportunity? Unexpected proposal? We just says we can do that, send invite. Okay. Here, let me... Rando list... Rora. Registration is withdrawn. Okay, but how do I... So I just need to make sure that I'm actually... I don't think I have Alexander fully unlocked yet. I started the quest. I just don't know... which... Rule of Skies? That's the Void Arc. Do it for Gilly? No. Disarmed. Is it this one? Speak with Backricks at Big West Shortstop. Okay, so I just have to go do this, I think. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and... I just need to go talk to this guy real quick, see. I can't fly here yet. Y'shtola, what are you doing here? In spite of its appearance, the mechanical monstrosity is a primal and is causing us no end of worry. No sooner do we put down one primal than another appears to take its place. I'm beginning to see a pattern. And I blame you. Oh hey, you can actually see it for me, that's kinda cool. Goodly adventurer? Who are you? I don't think this is the right thing. You there, good sir. You look like you enjoy bathing in the blood of your enemies. Have you perchance heard about Stone, Sky, Sea? You see, as part of an initiative to reduce the number of disputes the Adventurers Guild has been forced to arbitrate between, members who accuse their comrades of not contributing sufficiently to... let me try that again. He who fights with strength of stone and yielding breathes deep of boundless sky and embraces serenity of rolling sea. Against him none can stand. Sorry, that's what the Doman fellow told me to say. I don't quite understand it myself, but he seemed to think it was all very clever. Right, so in essence, we've got these ridiculous contraptions that you attack in whatever manner you deem fit. Each is supposedly tailored to the strength of some legendary beast, or being some madman decided to challenge once upon a time. Speaking of which, I believe one should be dropping in right about now. I feel like I really clicked on the wrong thing here. I apologize. What did I do? Where's it? Stop getting distracted. I'm sorry, I thought this was... What is happening? I don't even remember what quest this was from. Oh no. I've really messed up, I'm sorry. What is happening? Who are you? The slapping dummy man? Apparently the first time they dropped one of those was an accident. The trainees loved it so much they started doing it all the time, though. Right, so, each is tailored to the strength of the legendary fiend, that ideally if you defeat the dummy, you can defeat the teen. Principle that is, dummies don't hit back after all. But who gives a fig about any of that? I nearly forgot the best part, it's free. I don't care. Why am I talking to you? Who sent you here? Stone, Sky, Sea now accessible. Great, that's not what I wanted. I don't care. Why was I here? Don't. I went the wrong way, I think. Disarmed is so far away. Dude says, get in the car. I don't get in your... I appreciate it. Get in car or get run over, jeepers. Best to get it completed. Scans now you did a good thing. Glad this is a training thing for Savage. So, oh, thank you. It's a long explanation for this. Best save that for later. It's a DPS test, basically. Forget about that thing. 1x battle music. It's fine. This is quite short. Yeah, that was just... I wasn't ready. But backwards. Thank you for the ride, by the way. I appreciate it.
Backricks is keeper of knowings and data. What does Uplander wish to learn about? Ah, Uplander comes in search of Sid, yes?
I nod my head. My thanks for sharing your knowings, Backricks. These Illuminati are indeed most hostile. Grayson, old friend. You haven't seen Y'shtola, have you? I gesture with my hand. She was out by the city. Drained of all ether in a matter of mere moons. 7 hells. How much power does that thing need? Too much, plainly. Well, it sounds as if we have an urgent dismantling job on our hands. From what Backricks has been telling me, the Illuminati are the most likely culprits.
They have the knowledge to summon a primal, and the requisite short-sightedness not to think better of it. Fanatical captures their philosophy nicely, I think. Their goal being nothing less than sole ownership of all the world's technology. Needless to say, they're more than willing to kill anyone who stands between them and what they want. Quite how they managed to coax a primal into the hulk of a Charlene defense mechanism, I don't know. But it looks like they've made themselves a tidy little fortress inside the Colossus. We'll need to contend with them before we disable the thing. As for the task itself, simply destroying whatever serves as its engine should do the trick. Assuming it is in fact mechanical. But before all that, we'll need to find a way in through yet another bloody barrier.
He really loves barriers. Sid's whole job in life is to break barriers.
Barrier's not new. Rose up 3 years ago after ground made shivery shakes. Ruin was freed from riverbed then. Roundrox was there. Saw with own 2 eyes.
Roundrox? Sorry, who is... Ah.
Daughter of Slowfix, Roundrox loves junk more than all other gobbies. Was collecting them, and is playing now. Look.
Why is she just allowed to wander around? Okay.
Shiny junk and sparkly rocks. Biddy bobs and willy cogs.
I'm sorry for interrupting, Roundrox, but I need to ask you a question. When the ground shook 3 years ago, did something come bobbing up to the river's surface?
I like the pink mask. It's very cute.
Bobbing? Nothing bobbed, silly Uplander. Ground made shivery shakes when giant of whirlycogs stood. And then magic walls came up too.
So it wasn't the tremor that freed the Colossus. It was the Colossus which caused the tremor. And you were absolutely certain you saw it rise from the waters, young one.
Okay.
7 hells, I think someone tried and failed to summon it 3 years ago. Was it the Illuminati or...
Brayflax comes to trade tongue flaps, Uplander.
Ah, just the goblin. Slowfix tells me you're his resident expert on the Illuminati. Pardon me a moment while I consult with my fellow Uplander. Grayson, if I may make a suggestion, I'll speak with Brayflax and learn what I can of our opponents. In the meantime, could you investigate the Colossus itself? Biggs and Wedge are near where its hand landed on the shore of the Thaliac. Join them and see if you can't find a way inside the machine. Oh, and good luck with that barrier. Thanks.
Yeah, this was a secret person. I don't trust them. They got a scar on their face. Can't trust a person who has a scar. They're always in the mob. This is a fact. You have a facial scar, you're mafia. You can't deny it. Claire said, I've never done Sky Stone Sea. Claire said, well, you don't really do it. You go and beat a dummy and leave. I appreciate that you got the punctuation correct on that Cloud9. Punctuation matters. I'm gonna stippy stomp. They'll never find me. Alright, so I think this will hopefully unlock Alexander. Joe at the time. Buses. XD. I see. Like half on the first set. I can fly! When did that happen? Guys, you know I could fly around here? It's crazy. Future's wild. Biggs. Red bricks.
Giant of metal is holding fast to land, and Slowfix is telling Red Bricks to keep eyes on Big Hand.
Hey. Oh yeah.
Dee da dee da dee 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 da dee dee da.
What in the blazes? Okay, you losing your mind, Wedge? I don't know if I'm unlocking this quest as quick as I thought I was going to unlock it. Seems like it's going to take a second.
Oh, Grayson. Come to see the Colossus, eh? The chief has us looking for a way in. Of course, there's a bleeding barrier around the thing.
Aye, another one. Oh, your favorites.
Luckily for us, when the big feather came down, its hand clamped on the shore here, punching a hole in its own defenses, and leaving that round portal there unprotected. Only trouble is, it's locked and doesn't seem to have a key. For want of a better idea, Wedge is listening to it into Illuminati link pearl communications, in hopes they'll mention the trick to opening it. Dee-da-dee-da-dee-dee. There's only one signal coming from inside the giant, and it's always the same pattern. I'm certain it's a code. The Illuminati always use coded messages. From what I hear, they've developed a special kind of crystal specifically for transmuting link pearl waveforms. If we could get our hands on one, the chief's decoding machine here should theoretically be able to use to untangle the meaning. Quite where we'd find such a crystal is another matter.
Does Uplander know Round Rocks? She makes great collection of junk and things. Maybe is keeping Crystal at shortstop.
Oh, wouldn't that be a stroke of luck? And it just so happens I've been working on a means of identifying the crystal in question. Here, Grayson, take this. 3G7001B.
I accept this.
Sprinkle that powder over this so-called collection and look for anything that glimmers. It should contain the material we need. You may have to borrow one of Round Rock's treasures, but I'm sure she won't mind if you tell her it's for a good cause.
Oh boy, I sure do love stealing toys from children. This is gonna go great for me. I love having to go all the way back up to where I were. I forgot I can fly. I can do the thing of knowing where stuff is. Also, I'm gonna just... Actually, I'm not gonna go into the barrier. I have changed my mind. I'm smarter than that. Not much smarter, mind you. I need to go up there. Well, I really screwed myself on the time-saving thing. Cartoon says you cannot fly in Idleshire. This is the future's wild. Yeah, raids have big stories, so lots of cutscenes. Claire says there's a lot of story and no voice acting for raids, both normal and Alliance. Coils was the only exception. Actually, I guess Coils was like extremely, like, necessary practically in the grand scheme of things. Don't mind me, Round Rocks, I'm just spraying powder all over your stuff. Amongst the jumble on bits and bobs, you spy a faintly glimmering stone. Now I have to convince Round Rocks.
Here is treasure trove of Round Rocks. But shh, it is secret from big gobbies.
Okay.
Psh. What is Uplander doing? Sneaky taker. Treasure belongs to Round Rocks.
I explain things by gesturing with two hands.
Uplander needs it for Giant of Whirlycogs, but Glowstone is most favoritist treasure of Round Rocks. Alright, but Uplander must promise to bring it back, or Round Rocks is getting very angry.
I nod my head. Hooray! I have successfully hoodwinked a child, with no intentions of ever returning her treasure. I am a good person. In fact, I'm the hero of the story. I have a unicorn. Everyone knows you can't ride a unicorn unless you're righteous of heart. Thus, as Coils is an exception to pretty much every raid, no normal mode, and super story tied together more so than the other. As though all of them do tie in and will change story as you go if you've done them. Neat. Hello. Good news, Wedge. I found a sparkly rock.
You don't find anything, we'd always try blowing the hatch open. That armor looks pretty thick, though.
I already talked to you.
Ah, Grayson. No burns, I see.
Oh, no reason. Tell me, did the 3G7001B reveal anything? Excuse me, Wedge. You a-hole. What did you give me?
Ah, thank you. And you have my word that I'll give this back to Round Rocks when I finished with it. Now, let's take a listen to what the Illuminati are...
George, you died.
the Illuminati are really saying. Goodness, all that infernal beeping is gone. Now it's a message clear as day. Let's see. Today's schedule for Gordius. Registration at 7th Hall. Stop. Louse the coral cubs at 3rd bell. Stop. Rest and recuperation 2nd bell. Repeat. Today's schedule for coral lousing. But I'm sure that wasn't the only message. This has to be some sort of jest. Don't be daft, Wedge. It's just another code. You need the proper crystal and the proper knowledge to understand it. Bleeding Illuminati. Should have known it wouldn't be so easy. Quite the conundrum you have there. It is I, a person with a facial scar. I can be trusted. Ah, but it's your lucky day. I'll crack the code. Assuming we can come to a little arrangement. I'm a treasure hunter by trade, and there's a certain something I want inside the giant. I help you get inside, and you help me get out with it. A fair deal, no? The name's Mide, by the way. Charmed, I'm sure. You are aware that the interior is almost certainly swarming with Illuminati, yes? Oh, why do you think I came to you? There's strength in numbers, friend. Best we join forces, eh? Now, the words you intercepted are largely gibberish, but paired with the numbers, well, you'll see. 7, stop. 3, stop. 2, wasn't it? You, big one. See the pipes atop the hatch? There ought to be a valve up there with a hand wheel. Imagine it's a clock and try turning it right to 7, left to 3, and then back to 2. Gasp. Oh. That's the angry kind of red. We did it! We did it! I don't know if red glowy means it's open necessarily. So the Illuminati have been announcing the way to enter the Colossus all along. Strange. Well done for cracking the code anyway. I had less success, sadly. I'm afraid Brayflux knows little more than we do about the Illuminati's plan or the Primal. Oh, Brayflux, you've let us down. Come, things aren't as bad as all that. We found a way inside the machine. We'll just have to learn about it as we go. It's only a massive mammoth after all. Stopping it should be as simple as destroying its core. If we send in a suitably intrepid team of surveyors, I don't see why we can't trace the machine's power back to the source via the struts and piping. He nods his head, And I know just the man to lead the party. What say you, Grayson? Oh, for me? That was such a sassy tap, like just tap. And what of me, pray tell? I opened the way for this grand expedition of yours. Surely that's earned me a place in your little band to hunt for my treasure. Alright, Faye. You did as you promised. You may do as you will now, but only so long as your treasure hunt doesn't endanger the mission. I'd join you if I could, but there's something I need to see to first. I'll leave Biggs and Wedge here in case of emergencies. Good luck, my friend. I nod my head. He waves his hand. And I guess Brayflux leaves too. You're like, we did it. Fist of the Father now available. Excuse me. I've accessed the Fist of the Father. Gordius can be accessed via the entrance in the Maker's Quarter. We did it. Mide? You needn't worry unduly about me. Once I have what I'm searching for, I'll leave. Simple as that. I'll keep checking Illuminati communications. If there's any change, you'll be the first to know. If there's anything we can do to help, you need but ask.
You're just here. Cool. Alright, hey, we did it. R.I.P. George wasn't fed enough this class. He says she's got a gun, that should tell you how trustworthy she is. He says this is a steampunk machine primal of red glowing lights don't mean what you think it means. That says I can't wait for AB. My favorite. Best music. That says you ready for Father's Fist? I think we're ready to go, right? I think everybody's probably still set to go. Let me just do a ready check again real quick, just for funsies. And then I realize we're a little bit past the usual starting, or usual ending time for the stream. But I think just for the sake of actually getting something done that we intended to do, we'll go ahead and we'll just go ahead and do this particular raid. And then we'll probably end the stream after we do this first run. It says ready to test those 22 sectors. Oh boy. Yeah, so I think that should be, yeah, that should be the plan. We'll just do like the first run of this. He says yes, I'm not ready. Perfect, Hatun. Alexander. Let me just uncheck the dark. There says not long, so no worries. Yeah, usually the individual trials aren't too long. If you try to do them all in one go, it can add up, but... Excuse me. That's his fragments in some direction. Full party. Fist of the Father. Yeah, steampunk. Freaking love steampunk. It's a great aesthetic. It's probably like one of my favorite looking genres, honestly. I know cyberpunk is all the rage these days. I don't know. Like, I would call me old school, but I will watch freaking Rocketeer or Sky Captain any day of the week before I watch. I mean, and Blade Runner's fine. Blade Runner was good, but I mean, dadgum steampunk. Yes. Yes. More steam. Faust. I know that guy probably. I don't know, probably know him actually. I need to be in the right equipment. Wait. Are we just supposed to ignore the Sturm doll, I guess? Everyone else is ignoring it. I don't know. I shall listen to the will of my senpais. Okay, they disappear if you kill it, so that's why I was ignoring the Sturm dolls. Fair enough. It says music here is Sins of the Father, Sins of the Son. Pretty good music. More steam. Oh, less steam, wait. That kind of looks like the thing what we had to fight before, but a little bit more. Are there voices in the song? I keep hearing voices like in the back of my brain, and it's freaking me out. Wait, no, hold on, wait. I wasn't expecting that to happen. Hello, I'm here now. Guys, do you know that thing launches you if you step on it? It's crazy. And there are lyrics, so I'm not losing my head. I was like, I know some songs in this game have lyrics, but like, this song feels like it's like really quiet lyrics. And it was kind of wigging me out for a second. I was like, oh no. I'm hearing more voices than I normally hear. And that's not ideal. It's not what you want to have happen. post whatever's an oppressor. Oh, we're all switching to this, okay. Interesting. We did it. Says the boss music that plays is called Locust. It's really good. You can change the settings to the music setting. Hear the lyrics. Thank you for the lyrics, AC. Always count on you. And apparently I need all of it, so I can, and I will. I don't think I actually needed any of that, though. Was that the end of it? Wait, can I not? Oh, that was it? Oh, there's a cutscene.
Ah, expertly done, adventurer. Well, what have we here?
Oh.
Gasp! I am shocked. By a gobby. Round rocks?
Sorry, Round Rocks could not stay away. So many new treasures here.
How did you get in here? Treasures? Oh, you mean the odd bits and bobs. Well, little one, these machina are yours to take. And some of them are rather beautiful, I must admit.
Uplander can tell pretty machines from ugly, just like Round Rocks.
I don't trust you.
No harm in adding one more to our company, is there? I'll keep an eye on her.
That's why are we letting a child come in here? Round Rocks is gonna die before the end of this.
Dang it, I was so sure.
Shh. Uplanders are unwise to come. But most of all is Treasure Hunter. What she seeks is not here. Not in all of Gordius.
Gasp. Mysterious distant voice. Oh no, more alarms. Alarm bad.
Oh. Many gobbies.
Stupid cat. Why is her a cat? I don't know. That Kate Sith. Whatever. She is okay.
As I live and breathe, Quick thinks all thoughts. Master of the Illuminati. Gasp.
Gobbies are backstrapped with boom dust. Uplander shoots, everybody kabooms. Uplander ear catches tongue flaps of Master. Enigma Codex for plans making is gone. Illuminati are already undertaking Alexander Initiative.
Hey, they said the thing. And also he completely gave it away.
Foolish Gobby. Secrets are kept silent. Tongue flaps never traded with outsiders. Has Quick Thinks not ordered so many times? Master, forgive noise-making of Empty Head. Galby did not think. Please, Galby will take any punishment, just not worst one.
Uh-oh.
Now.
Oh.
Shh. What? Uplander's shooting Galbies. And Boomdust does not harm Uplanders. Blood. Uplander blood for fallen Galbykin.
I think now would be a good time to leave. Yeah, they really didn't account for the fact that they're like 100 yards away.
Psh. Uplander, what is Enigma Codex? Treasure?
Mysterious.
Yes, young one. My treasure.
Okay. Can we jump into the hatch, apparently? We did it. We defeated the Illuminati forever. We're heroes. I'm here now. I guess we'll talk to Wedge.
Ah, welcome back, Grayson. I'm working with the Backricks to intercept Illuminati communications. He's got a wonderful memory for details and a great mind for codes. I must say, the Goblin's grasp of technology is something to behold. I'm impressed.
Roundroths?
Shh. Mide is amazing. She can tell pretty junk from ugly almost as well as Roundrocks. This worldly cog Roundrocks finds 72 yalms north and west, and this one is 24 yalms south and east of Archeticon. Shh. Shiny, junk and sparkly rocks, bitty bobs and whirly cogs.
Great.
Roundrocks has been showing me her treasures, and they're aptly named. Only a fool would call them junk. Just because something has been discarded, it doesn't mean it can't be beautiful. She also said that Quick Thinks has a face like a machina, cold and calculating. I can only assume she means his mask.
Sure. Biggs?
Bloody nails. Face to face with the head of the Illuminati, eh? Sounds like quite an adventure. This Alexander initiative has got me wondering. Do you reckon it might be the giant's name? No sign of the core, though, eh? We'll just have to look further in. I'll let the chief know anyway. He'll be happy to hear Mide and Roundrocks are safe too. Those two haven't stopped talking about machines since they got back. Can't say I've ever thought of junk as pretty, but each to their own.
I got 5,000 gil. Yay. Okay. We did it. Okay. I joined a fate, apparently. Weird. Okay, so I think that'll be it for the stream. We finished the first part of the Alexander quest line. And there are many and much more things to be doing in this game. I guess I led us astray when I thought we were going to go to a ghost ship. And I apologize for that. But we shall get to that eventually. We may have to switch to different servers to do that. At least to do it quicker. But hey, we're making progress on things. So we're getting there. And there's this 4 parts per tier and 3 tiers, and 12 in total, and that will be the standard going forward. Wow, that is a lot of raids. That says, yeah, they realized turn 3 was the most pointless instance in all of gaming history. But it says jump puzzle beginner mode. That says they dare take that adorable black coral. They have to pay. Also, yeah, it just says do travel for ghosty ship might be a must. Yeah, DC travel. You might have to. So maybe we'll plan for like a DC to meet up on. We'll kind of discuss it over on Discord. Probably won't be streaming on Sunday. I'm just going to go ahead and make a guess that's going to be the case. If something changes, I'll let folks know. But I imagine most people are going to be busy anyhow on Sunday, what with it being Christmas times. So probably the next time we'll get together, well, maybe we'll get together on Monday. Like, if Sunday doesn't work out, maybe we'll get together Monday for some Final Fantasy, just so it's not too long of a break. Because otherwise it wouldn't be till, like, Sunday or something. That'd be a really long time to wait for Final Fantasies. And then tomorrow we'll be playing Warframe, as per usual. For those who like the Warframes, we'll be doing that tomorrow. So it says, but they're all fast fights like the one we did. The length isn't cutscenes. Hatun says because of Crimbo. Yeah, Hatun, you know that Crimbo. Is I like watching the Warframes. But yeah, so that's kind of the plan. Things kind of went different than we planned for today, but that sometimes happens. I should learn more about what I need to do before hopping into a stream, and I sometimes don't, so that's my bad. But thanks everybody for coming to hang out. This was tons of fun. Thanks to Lum for the raid. It was fun being able to catch up with her and chat for a little bit. And just thanks to all of you for coming to hang out. It's I don't know, this is way more fun to be able to play with friends. So I appreciate it. Appreciate y'all coming when you can. And I hope y'all have a really, I don't know, I hope you have a good weekend. Hope you have, happy holidays for those celebrating, and just, good times and well wishes for just everyone, So, yeah, I think we'll just call it here. Strom says, thanks for the stream. Rudis is curious what jobs you have left to level. All of them, Wuj. Let me see what okay, so if I go to my character list, these are all the characters that I've touched upon. Like, I have Warrior, White Mage, Scholar, Summoner, Dragoon, and then just like the tiniest amount of Miner and Botanist. I need to get rid of Marauder. I could get rid of that one. But these are the ones I've messed with. Dragoon is up to level 60, and the rest of them are not. So I still need to do level ups on the ones I've started. Eventually I want to play the other ones, or at least try them out. I really got to get into the crafty classes soon. I have not tried a single crafty class. I've just done gathering classes so far. So there is much and more Final Fantasy to experience in the near future. It's just a matter of choosing what to do and what to prioritize for streams and whatnot, because there's just endless amounts of content. AC says, have a good night, guys. Wuj says, good night. Law says, stream. Strom would say, black mage. She says, go to the class's job tab. Wuj says, well, I mean, what you want to level. Strom says, don't get me started, great. Law says, Strom is with the black mage as I am with blue. Hatun says, rip your inventory. Craft. Yeah, I know. I got plenty of space for crafting. What are you talking about, Hatun? But yeah, I don't know what the next class I'd want to try is, honestly. Like, I feel like I've dipped a toe in everything but ranged DPS, I think. So you could do like a ranged DPS or a ranged caster, maybe. I don't know if I've done a ranged caster. So that'd be like black mage or red mage, right? So I mean, there's still a handful of classes I haven't really messed with much. So I don't know, I guess I'd have to think about it. Plus, have a good night, everyone. Lal says Bard. Hatun says Summoner. Yeah, I mean, Summoner is fun. I need to finish maxing out some. I feel like I should probably, before I start a brand new class, I want to get all my existing classes to 60 before I start worrying about the next things. But I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll probably discuss it on the Discord. I like to get people's opinions there. We just seriously take your time. It does. It's a caster stake in my head. Summoner is a caster. Oh, so I have done ranged caster then, because I did Summoner. That's at least Bard isn't a caster anymore. But yeah, so I think that's kind of the situation, and just yeah, thanks everybody for coming to hang out. This was fun. I hope y'all have happiest of weekends, and we'll see you probably tomorrow or Monday, depending on what you like. So until then, we will see you all next time. Bye bye. Bye.